Welcome back. Welcome virtually to our members and welcome to all those who may be viewing this meeting remotely. Before we begin this virtual meeting, as always, we have a few notes to announce about conducting a virtual meeting. The meeting must comply with the requirements of the Open Meetings Act. The public may view the meeting by way of a link provided in the advertised agenda. Ladies, make sure that your video is streaming at all times and that you can be seen throughout the duration of the meeting. And since there are only 3 of us on the committee, you don't have to mute your phones. You can stay unmuted throughout the meeting. For any items that require a vote, and there will be 2, we'll have a roll call, and you just share, I vote yes, I vote no. Let us know. Please silence any other electronic devices. Let me do that with mine right now. And that will keep it from interfering with any sound feed. And before we have roll call, I personally want to say welcome to our newest member, Joanne Adams. Lou and I are thrilled to have you on board for one of the most positive, encouraging, and exciting committees on the planet. So welcome. Meredith, would you have roll call, please?
Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams, I'm here.
Patrice McCrary.
Patrice McCrary, I am here.
Lou Young.
Lou Young, I am here.
And thank you so much, ladies, for taking the time to come so prepared and to be ready for this. Today, we have the honor and the privilege of discussing the 2022 Kelly Award for Business and Education Partnership. The Kelly Award for Business and Education Partnership includes the following description. Joseph W. Kelly served as a member of the Kentucky Board of Education from 1989 until 1998, and he provided exceptional leadership as its chair for 7 years. He was a strong leader in the fundamental early years of implementing Kentucky's nationally recognized school improvement efforts. A respected business leader and an education advocate, Kelly knew firsthand the critical role the business community plays in supporting Kentucky's public education system. His career exemplifies the significant contributions that members of the business community are making in support of Kentucky's students. This award is given in the fall of each year to a business person or business who has partnered with a public school or district to provide outstanding leadership that promotes school improvement and success. The criteria for the award include creating or sustaining strategic partnership between a business and school or district that leads to improved student outcomes, but not limited to post-secondary success and workforce outcomes, and significant contribution to a school or a district that leads or will likely lead to increased or improved educational opportunities or improved educational, post-secondary, or workforce outcomes for students. Now, committee members, we received all of the information of the applicants previously. Thank you, Meredith, Stacy, and crew for getting that to us. You've been asked to choose your top 3, which is our typical protocol, Joanne. We go with that. Just a little reminder that we have to discuss everything by number. No identifying confidential information can be shared, which makes our discussion interesting. But it also has been helped that the applications have been redacted so nicely. So this is on a very even playing field as far as the scoring goes. So Joanne, usually I try to keep track of who goes first on sharing the information, and I have completely lost track. So because of that, I'll go ahead and I'll jump in and I'll give my 3 candidates that I've selected first, and then we'll go to Lou, and then we'll follow up with yours. So I actually had a tie, and the applicants, I felt, once again, were very diverse, which I loved to see that diversity throughout the accomplishments that are taking place, the cooperation that is taking place between business and schools. So my tie was with 11 and 7. And then closely after that, fairly closely after that, came number 9. So Lou, would you mind sharing yours, please? I saw a thumbs up.
Yes, Joanne, it's always uncanny how close we are. And I had my number 1 was 7, my number 2 was 11, and my number 3 was 4. But I do understand the tie. The 7 and 11 were very different, but both very powerful. 7 edged out a bit for me because in addition to the local impact, this nominee also had a state level impact. But they were within 1 point of each other, Joanne and Patrice, like yours.
Yes. Joanne, how about you?
Mine was a little bit different, but I also chose number 7 as my number 1. I chose number 4 as my number 2 and number 13 as my number 3. But I had number 11 as my number 4. And they're all very close.
All close in there. I think it's going to be very easy today to go with our number 1 position, and that's looking like 7. So are you all completely confident with that and feel very good about that?
I do.
I do.
I also agree with Lou's comment. I felt that application covered a wide-reaching activity. And when you look at the scoring guide, everything checked off, plus some, went above and beyond. So do you think we're okay to go with 7 then?
I would be happy to make that nomination, Madam Chair.
I would love it if you would make that motion, please, Lou.
So moved.
All right, and a second?
And I second.
All right. So based on that candidate's outstanding leadership, we have had a motion made and seconded. We need a roll call, please, Meredith.
Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams, I vote yes.
Patrice McCrary.
Patrice McCrary, I vote yes.
Lou Young.
Lou Young, I vote yes.
All right. That was easy. See, Joanne? And again, the fact that we have the scoring guide to go by and so much support from KBE, it makes this very, very easy. And before we adjourn, I do want to say thank you, Megan. You did a great job getting us going. Today was her first on the spot, on her own with us, and everything has run just silky smooth. So great job. I am going to call, let me see. Yeah, we're good.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion that has been made. 7 candidate is moving forward. I just wanted to make sure I dotted all my I's and crossed my T's. So we need a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
And seconded. And roll call.
Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams, yes.
Patrice McCrary.
Patrice McCrary, yes. Thank you, ladies.
Lou Young.
Lou Young, yes. And I also failed to mention how pleased I was to see another bumper crop. So many applications again this time. We're starting to see many, many more coming in. So thanks to everyone for their participation.
Yes, very much so. All righty. Then we are adjourned.